getting to see just how much I don't know that I don't know. So I think if I look back at episode 162, and I was talking about NFTs, like I kind of knew them, like Nifty's, this is what they are, this is what they're doing, this is what you can do with them, and this is why they're being priced at X amount of value. Now that I've done a purchase and read, let's just say 3 hours worth of info, I'm going, holy bananas, there's so much more here that I have no idea about, like gas fees.
Yeah,
is
that an acronym?
No. Look, don't hold me. It might be an acronym, but kind of have a quick look.
Yeah.
But basically, gas fees is when you're doing a transaction with the Ethereum blockchain, where you're trying to purchase something or you're trying to put something into the Ethereum blockchain. Think about it: the cost of transaction. It's the cost of transacting with the Ethereum blockchain and doing a movement of money or a movement of the Ethereum, right, or Ether, and it changes. Like it changes between. Is it an acronym?
No, so it just says gas refers to the fee required to successfully conduct a transaction on Ethereum. They're denoted in GWEI. I don't know how you state GWEI, which itself is a denomination of Ethereum equal to 0.000000001 Ethereum, 10 to the negative 9. Ethereum.
Okay. So I'll give you some information and you'll hear of how much complexity there is and how much simplicity I feel like I know about this beyond like how much you could know. So I'm going to be super transparent for people. I bought this Nifty for 1 Ethereum. So 1 Ethereum for all the Australian folks when I bought it was $5,100. That's how much this thing costs. And when I purchased it, there was transaction costs for me to purchase the Ethereum. There was transaction costs in terms of the actual fiat money. To do a movement from one wallet, which was pretty much like a Coinbase, a CoinSpot, from there to it's a different digital wallet. Can't remember the I forget the name. Have a quick look at Metamask just to see what exactly that type of wallet is called.
Okay.
But to move money to that wallet, it costs 0.005 Ethereum each movement. And so I did one little tiny movement to make sure that the money would go through, and then the full movement to move all of the money across.
Yeah. So Metamask wallet.
Yeah. Metamask wallet. So
how does Metamask wallet work? Is a browser extension that lets you run D apps without being part of the Ethereum network as an Ethereum node. So manages your Ethereum wallet, which contains your ethers, and allows you to send and receive ethers through a D app of interest. I don't know what a D app is.
DeFi, which is decentralized financial asset, basically. Okay. Yeah. But in other words, so that costs obviously to move that over there. Now that's not essentially gas fees. That's just like movement fees. But then for me to purchase the actual Nifty, you have to then connect that mask to the website of where they're selling it on the Ethereum blockchain. And it costs 1 Ethereum to do the purchase, but the gas fee was 0.02 Ethereum or 0.03 Ethereum. And you can basically charge, it costs you less for the gas fee or the transaction or the confirmation of purchase, but it takes longer. And longer here means like minutes. So it's just loading there for minutes. And if someone comes along and tries to purchase it at the same time with a quicker gas fee and they beat you, you no longer not get it, but you also lose your gas fee that you paid for it. So you could theoretically be out of pocket by like a couple of $100 just because you attempted it but went slowly. So funnily enough, I was like, okay, well, if I purchase at a time when most of the people in the US are sleeping, I don't really have much challenge. It's just people around Australia. And so when I bought it, there was really no one really buying it. So I was like, oh, thank God. I just could pay for like the low gas fee. But it just made me think, oh man, just how the gas fees works with buying other Nifties, resale purposes, how you take out percentages based on this. I went, oh, okay, some complexity. And even going down into the depth of what the contract looks like. So I think I was telling you, at some point, people have to need a little bit of code, right? When you look at the contract, it is written in code. So it is code. So to read your contract, you need to know how to read code. So I went, oh, okay, all right, it's very basic, but still, you kind of start going, oh, okay, if I'm going to even understand what's going on, you have to have some knowledge of, okay, this is the structure of, say, like what would be called a JSON response on a HTML page or like a API call. Okay, there's certain similarities there to the way that a contract is written onto the Ethereum blockchain, depending on the language they use, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I went, awesome, interesting, I'm glad into it. And now I go, okay, I'm excited to get into it. And I know, oh man, there's a lot of shit here. And you got to like kind of pick your battles on where to go first.